ODS group, which is the European Faith Forum.
Yeah.
I will come back to it later. And other organizations. I do not have a complete list, but you are all very, very welcome. My name is Kristiansand. I will not expect that you can pronounce my name tonight. You can try. But I'm very happy and I feel privileged to wish you all a welcome on the behalf of the municipality of Kristiansand. And I do that as the Deputy Municipality Director. And I'm so pleased to stand in front of this assembly and warmly welcome you all. Both to Kristiansand and to the Democracy Week, and of course to this evening at Hotel Norway. I hope we will have a nice evening together here. How many of you here today have been here before, participated in the Democracy Week? Can you show me my hand? Okay. So, and for the first time, how many? Yes, many. I hope that all that have before will come back next year, and especially you that are here for the first time, that you will come back next year. I hope so. But all of you, a warm welcome to this evening. Thank you for being here. I'm not sure, but I think that we are approximately 20 nations gathered this evening, and maybe more as well. We are gathered here in Kristiansand due to our common interest to take care of and strengthen democracy, human rights, and freedom of expression. I will not get too personal in front of you this evening, but I was born in the early 1960s, and I grew up in Norway in a time when it was important never to forget the Second World War. We felt gratitude towards those who fought for our freedom, and we celebrate every year in Norway the 8th of May 1945, because Norway then became free after 5 years of occupation during the Second World War. We will celebrate the Liberation Day on Wednesday this week, which is the 8th of May. The experience from the war led Norway to become an active contributor to peace and stability abroad. The Democracy Week is an example for that in recent years. You know that the Cold War is a term for the intense political confrontation that arose between the West and East after the Second World War. And it lasted up to approximately 1991. Then the Cold War was replaced by reforms known as, for example, glasnost and perestroika, and more cooperation, focused international political climate to the better. So that I remember very much that time. It gave me hope and gave us hope for the future and prospect for the future. Together with my children at that time, we joined an organization called Children International Summer Villages. Maybe many of you know that organization. It's a peace organization. It was founded in 1950 after the Second World War. And it was to educate and inspire for peace through building friendship across borders and across cultures. And children could be a member in CISV from the age of 11. It was a wonderful time for my family with my kids, full of hope, building peace through international friendship and mutual understanding, the same as we do here this evening and this week. Now the international situation have changed and more uncertainty has arisen. We worry a lot about the severe Israeli-Palestinian conflict and of course the cruel war in Ukraine. We see that the democratic form of government is threatened in many countries, as well as freedom of expression and human rights. We also meet other challenges these days, like rapid climate change, increased crime and uncertainty about global trade and economy. Problems that can be solved more easily when nations cooperate. Therefore, the occasion that has gathered us all in Kristiansand now is very important. Perhaps more important than ever to protect democracy, to protect human rights, to protect the freedom of speech, and that is all that the European Conference tomorrow is about. So, the European Conference will take place for the 5th time in Kristiansand. We are so proud of that. It all started a few months after the COVID outbreak in 2020, and as maybe some of you know, the conference was digital the first 2 years. Since 2020, we also realized that this was a unique possibility to celebrate the importance of all the values that our foundations on our system is built on. So, dear all of you here tonight, what is our common value base, our bottom line, our common bottom line? As recognized in the Vienna Declaration from 1993 and the Program of Action, democracy is based on the freely expressed will of the people to determine their own political, economic, social and cultural systems, and their full participation in all aspects of their lives. Emphasizing the responsibilities of all states in conformity with the Charter of the United Nations to develop and encourage respect for human rights and the fundamental freedom for all without distinction as to race, to sex, to language or religion. That is our common bottom line. And very important is that the Council of Europe was founded in 1949, now having 46 member states. It was a decision among the founders that member states should base their political system on democracy, human rights, and freedom of expression. Values that we share so much, all of us. The big event, Council of Europe's 75-year anniversary, will be celebrated tomorrow in the last part of the conference. Very important. And finally, what about Kristiansand? Beautiful Kristiansand. Kristiansand has the ambition to be the #1 place in Norway and even in Scandinavia to support and debate democracy. We are so proud to host the conference, the Democracy Week, and tonight's reception with a buffet dinner. And for the first time, we have a large group of youth between the age of 15 and 25 from many different places in Europe coming together to discuss democracy and participation, freedom of expression, and also media. And many here this evening belongs to that group. So we are very happy that they could actually find time between interesting discussions and networking to be here tonight. I know they have been together both yesterday and today. I suggest we should give them a hand. Huh? We have asked one representative from the youth conference to tell us a little what has been discussed. I know they will present a document tomorrow, call to action, at the conference, and maybe we will get a informal little teaser from that document here tonight. Let's hope so. Miss Maya Fleck Bostian, where are you? Maya? Yes, good. You will get you will get a minute to tell us about what you have come up to, and that will be a little bit later. We will also have a dance performance, not by me, but by a young woman from Ukraine. That would be great. I think it will take place at approximately 8:30. So now I hope that you all will enjoy this evening. Once again, I heartily welcome you all here tonight. And I will now leave the floor to Øyvind Ladrud, my colleague, who will give you some practical information. So thank you for your attention. Have a nice evening.